Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure sequence will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. The security and safety check complete. Are you okay to start boarding?
Yes, please. You have information Foxtrot.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Thanks. Clear to
Gimpo
board.
International Airport Information Foxtrot. 2000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3.
Back for the walk around, everything looks
Temperature
good.
27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you're fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport Information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27, 2.21. QNH1010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be slow departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27. 2.21. QN 81010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be show departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3. Temperature 27. 2.21. QN 81010. Departure runway 32 right. Arrival runway 32 left. Departure frequency will be show departure 119.75. Contact delivery call when you fully ready for pushback and squawk mode Charlie. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. Gimpo International Airport information Foxtrot. 12000. Wind 270 at 3.
Friday 1515 shares for you take copy.
Copy 1515.
Friday 1515 shares to take off from a to right. Every 1 departure. 705 maintenance right over 2620. 6.2119 75 up 527 is the best.
So ready. This is right. But you want to get it for sometimes to settle there on settle.
Friday 1515 up from a to right.
This is right, but one head of it.
Friday 1515 degrees Kansai, people ground 1 condition and west lane for food test today.
Today, 1219.
안녕하세요. Gimpo delivery Jeju 1384. Request that for clearance to Kansai property number 350 with the information Foxtrot.
Good evening, Jeju 1384 for delivery. Stand by for your clearance to number 1 and I will give you clearance by PTC.
Confirm PTC?
Apron.
The PTC is available. Flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%. Tested 100%. Tested 100%. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches, normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 143, altitude 1010.
Heading 143, altimeter 101. 0. Parking brake.
Set. Set. Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off. Cut off. Cut off. Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, no pushback. Start on the stand. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust with and assumed temperature. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedure below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predicted wind shear, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Departure brief complete.
Hi, the passengers are seated.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks. See you up there.
Before start procedure.
Check.
Delivery Jeju 1384. We are fully ready to engine start.
Jeju 138 for contact ground 1 from decimal liner.
Roger, contacting program 1-1 decimal liner. Jeju 1384. 그때 감사합니다.
운전된 계세요. Roger, Papa, November 3, Papa for Papa. Incheon 142, thank you. Incheon 125, contact Gimpo Tower 1 decimal 1 소식죠. Under Tower 181, sorry, Incheon 145.
Before taxi, before start checklist. Before start checklist. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Set and check. 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 Set and check.
Takeoff speeds.
Set and check. 아, 왜 이래? Set and check. Set and check. 아, 나 진짜 씨. Set and check. Set and check.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence 2 then 1.
Check.
Gimpo ground 안녕하세요. 제주의 1384. We are stand spot 202. Request engine start.
Jeju 1384 안녕하십니까. Gimpo ground engine start of approved space immersion. QNH 1010 성물 Charlie.
Roger. Engine start approved QNH 1010 Skong mode Charlie. 제주 1384. 안녕하세요. Start engine 2.
Starting 2.
Gimpo ground Korean Air 721 heavy. Request taxi to gate. Request taxi to
Oil
runway
pressure.
3 to right. Korean Air 721 patrolling for runway 3 to right via Alpha 5 Alpha. Holding point runway 3 to right, Alpha 5 Alpha 10 Alpha. Korean Air 721 heavy. Korean Air 1515 contact the tower organization 1 social. Connecting to tower 1 Gimpo ground.
Static cutout.
631, pass 231, push back and engine start.
Starting 1.
Southwest 631, 안녕하십니까. Gimpo ground. Push south perform, facing southwest, finish 1010 성문.
Oil pressure.
pushing engine stop, facing northeast, QH 1010, Skong Charlie, southwest 631.
Static cutout.
Full position, you are number 4.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Flight control check. Flight control check.
Ready.
Full down. Center.
Check.
Full up. Center.
Check.
Korean 721 full
left.
position.
Center.
Check.
Full light. Center.
Hold position. Korean 721.
Flight control check complete.
Ground Asiana 829er, request taxi for departure.
Asiana 829er, taxi via Romeo and Papa 3 hold short of Papa.
Full tax checklist.
For taxi checklist, generators on, rope heat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve, auto, engine start switches, continuous, recall, checked, auto brake, RTO, engine start levers,
Idle tent. Idle tent.
flight control,
Checked.
ground equipment,
Asiana
clear, before taxi checklist complete.
Clear left.
Continue
Clear right.
taxi, Palawa, Boeing 747, Korean 721. November 45, accelerator, full position.
Gimpo run, Jeju 1384, request taxi to runway 3 to right.
Jeju 1384, Mainboard Charlie and taxi turning point runway 3 to right via Papa 2 Papa Alpha.
Taxi on the potentially try to get Papa to Papa Alpha, JJ1384.
November 45, X-ray 0, in taxi, follow Orbx 737 in front of you.
Chubu ground, November 45, X-ray Sierra. We're currently behind the Korean Air. Do you want us behind the ANA?
Horizon 45 X-ray Sierra behind the ANA.
Alright, we'll give way to the ANA, November 45 X-ray Sierra, thanks.
November 45 X-ray Sierra, contact Gimpo Tower 118.1 today.
Hey, going over to 118.10, thanks.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks.
Captain,
the cabin is secure.
Follow Korean Boeing 347 right side of you.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and check. 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 Set and check.
Olipon 179, good evening, ground push and power approach, facing southwest, Greenwich 1010,
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and check. Set and check.
Olipon
Set and check.
173, Greenwich 10, Olipon 179,
Set and check.
1010.
Set and check.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Asiana 140 hold position.
Go ahead, Asiana 140.
Asiana 140 hold position.
Hold it, please.
Gimpo ground south to 6831, ready to taxi to runway 32 right. 6831, taxi turning point runway to right via Papa 5, November 3, Papa 4, Papa Alpha.
Taxi Keep holding point runway 32 right via taxiway Papa 5, November 3, Papa 4, Papa and Alpha. Start to 6831.
Evening, ground. This is Korean on the speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, just to update you, currently about number 4 in the queue for departure. So we've still got a few minutes to go. We'll do our best to make up the time en route. Once again, thank you for your patience.
National 1.2 continue taxi, contact Gimpo Tower, overland decimal 1, 주십시오.
Well, continue taxi, contact Tower 181, confirm our sequence number 3.
National 1.2 April minute.
Number 3, channel 1.2, 수고하십시오.
네, 수고하십시오. Korean 721, continue and contact Gimpo Tower, overland decimal 1, 주십시오.
Gimpo Tower, 우리 Gimpo Tower only for 7, version 179 request taxi.
Only for 179 confirm you completed pushback?
So request taxi, ready for taxi.
Okay, only for 179er taxi for runway 32 next via Papa 4, Papa and Alpha, and can you avoid traffic in front of you?
Yeah, to inside.
Horizon 179er, avoid the traffic in front of you when taxi.
Leave the taxi. Korean 101 has call, and thanks for your service today.
수고하셨습니다. Only for 179er, strong time.
For Montreal, only for 179er.
National 829er, contact Gimpo Tower, 181.
Tower 181, National 829er.
Jeju 1384, contact Gimpo Tower, 181, 주십시오.
Contact Gimpo Tower 109.1, Jeju 1384. 네, 수고하세요. 감사합니다. Swap command. Swap command.
Roger.
Britannia 905, thank you for waiting. Cross runway 3 to right and vacate Delta 3. Cross runway 3 to right, vacate Delta 3, Japan 950. 김포 타워 안녕하십니까. 아시아나 X9나 이쪽이고요.
Asiana 829 for the wing Gimpo, continue to exceed on AC to line, US course number 4.
Continue to exceed to right, we are number 4, Asiana 829.
안녕하세요. 김포 타워 Jeju 1384. We are taxi on Papa.
Jeju 138 for the wing Gimpo tower, continue to exceed on AC to line, US course number 5.
Continue taxi running 3 to right to sequence 5. Jeju 1384.
Charlie, contact Gimpo around 121 liner today.
121 decimal liner, Japan Airliner, Capital, 감사합니다. 레이설.
사연아.
빙고다워 안녕하십니까. 코디네어 721 헤비 온 택시 파파.
Station calling, save in your call sign.
코디네어 721.
Queen 721, Gimpo tower, you continue to exceed on AC to line.
컨디션 택시 러닝 3 to right, 코디네어 721.
I have control.
네. November 45, Sierra X-ray, thank you for waiting, wind 250 knots, runway 3 to right, to take off.
Trying to take you right, close to take off November 45, here.
Asiana 142 line up main, AC 3 to line.
Line up waiting, runway 3 to right, Asiana 142.
November 45, Sierra X-ray, heading 240, climb to flag, jump to 5, San Francisco departure 119.75 today.
Okay, heading 240 and coming over to 119.75.
Asiana 829 continue to exceed on AC to line.
Continue to exceed on AC to right, Asiana 829.
Channel 142, thank you for waiting with 2503 normally, street line, cruise to take off. Airport speaking of 193 flight, Channel 142, Korean 721 line of main on the street line.
Line out and 8, Korean 721.
Channel 142, contact south departure 119 of business 5 Contact departure 11975, Channel 140, 수고하십시오. Gimpo Tower beginning 147 179, good evening, Gimpo Tower, continue taxi on a street line, use course number 5. And the contact taxi is street line, held for 179. Southwest 6831 Gimpo Tower. Go ahead, Southwest 6831. Southwest 6831, good evening, Gimpo Tower, continue taxi on the street line, your course number 4. Continue taxi via the street to right, sequence number 4, Southwest 6831. Korean 721, thank you for waiting with the 503 knots, running street line, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Korean 721.
Channel 829 line of main on the street line.
Line of right, so it is 2 right, Channel 8299.
Korean 721, contact south departure 119 of business 75 day.
Contact south departure 119 75, good day.
Run into the procedure. Run into the procedure. Run into the procedure.
Check. Cabin crew, take your seats. ready to go.
Gimpo Tower, start level 019 Flytampa. Victor Alpha 131, good evening, Gimpo Tower, continuation runway 35, use course number 5. And fly forward splash. As a 89 nothing for reaching in the 25 DC non-running seat line, Clipatico. From the future, Clipatico, Vajana 89. Gimpo Tower, Asian Gimpo. Asian 804, Gimpo Tower, continue to speed on the C12, use course number 5. Roger that, Asian 804. Jeju 1384, line up at on the street right.
Line up at rate 186 right, Jeju 1384.
Good evening, Russian British Pilot, two sort of Instruction 04, good evening, Gimpo Tower 5. Asian 89, contact for departure 119.75, good day. Departure 119.75, Incheon 89. 147, National 147 building Gimpo Tower, wind 250 degrees today. 32 and runway 32 National 147. Jeju 138, thank you for reaching with the 250 degrees on runway 3 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear of takeoff, runway 3 right, Jeju 134. Takeoff.
Check.
And on 40%. And on Toga. Stabilize Toga.
Thrust set.
Checked.
80 knots.
V1.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Tower Jeju 138 airborne.
400.
Jeju 138 for contact road departure 197.5 a day.
Contact departure 197.5 on Jeju 1384 a day. Swap command. Swap command.
Roger.
Okay, we'll fly heading 00. What was the frequency for Incheon, please?
And the Mainboard 45 I expect the heading channel 85.
안녕하세요.
Okay, we'll fly heading 08 for November 4520.
Korea 721 left hand direct Egoba.
Left on the red, Egoba, Korean SM2.
Up departure in Jeju 134 climbing to 5000 via Egoba 1 Juliet departure.
Jeju 138 photo departure radar contact climbing Egoba 1 Juliet climbing into level 350 cancel level restriction.
Climb to level 350 cancel level restriction via Egoba 1 Juliet. Jeju 134 flaps 1. Flaps 1.
LPG channel
Speed check,
12
flaps
proceed
1.
direct to Egoba. Help want to Egoba. November 45 X-ray on Kansai in control 128.32.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
Okay, we'll go over Incheon, control 128.33, thanks.
Japan LA51 contact Gimpo Tower 118.1. Contact Gimpo Tower 118.1, Japan LA51, thank you.
Left takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds.
Asia
Packs.
A25
Auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Asia A29 Incheon control. Asia A29. It's 5 miles right side of the stair. Asia A29.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Korea 721 climbing for level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, Korean 721 heavy.
Jeju 1384 left hand direct Yang VR.
Left turn direct Anyang VR, Jeju 1384.
10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
Yes, please.
Korean Air
Okay.
721 Incheon control. Korean Air 721, Seoul departure.
Or Korean Air 721.
Korean Air 721 direct ANA, now Incheon advice.
Direct Lara Korean Air 721.
Korean Air 721 contact Incheon control 128.32.
Contact Incheon control 128.32. Good day.
National 891 contact Incheon control 128.32.
인천 컨트롤 128.32 아시아나 829 수고하셨습니다.
LP3012 contact correction contact Incheon control 128.32.
contact 128.32 PT0 good night. Purpose only for 748 double check.
44 748 Incheon correction toll departure loud and clear.
Transition altitude set to standard.
Seoul departure southwest 51. Good evening. Now passing 2,400 with Agoba 13.
Southwest 6831 left hand direct Anyang VR climbing flight level 310.
Left on direct Anyang VR, climb flight level 310, southwest 6821.
Seoul departure, good evening, cargo, please justify the heavy head engine, request alpha close to
365 standby for clearance.
stand by, cargo 365.
Good evening, Seoul approach Asana, standing so heavy logistic. Loud and clear. Report 748 request as clearance TF Takuman International Airport level 310. Only for 748. Only for 748. 저희 PDC 드렸거든요. 확인하세요.
드렸던데 제가 팔로 다 잡혀가지고 사야겠어요.
Southwest 6831, heading 150, 150.
Fly heavy 50, southwest space 31.
날씨가 정말 덥습니다.
Full departure, Cargo 365 Heavy, at stand 653, request pushback installed.
First Cargo 365 pushback installed approved.
The pushback installed approved, Cargo 365.
갑자기 끊겼네요. Seoul departure, Jeju 1384, ready to check.
So approach reading Onicon H473, starting flight level 16, position 185 to 150. Stand by, Jeju 1384, contact Incheon control 128-3.
Contact Incheon control 128-32, Jeju 1384. 네, 감사합니다. 수고하세요. Slack, come on. 안녕하세요. 인천 컨트롤 제주 1384 climb limit 350 via Egopa 12
제주 1384 인천 컨트롤 안녕하십니까. 인천 컨트롤 direct one up, fly 250
climb limit 350 direct land 제주 1384 네. 감사합니다.
Control alert, 325 outbound, Vatsim, flight level 340. 332 flight, Incheon control, roger. Expect ILS approach 1832, right via Gimpo 1 hotel arrival. Expect Gimpo 1, descend via flight level 150 by Gimpo. Expect the 1 hotel arrival, then maintain flight level 150 Gimpo to 855. Australia 1715 direct view. Direct view, Australia 1715, 23 miles northeast of Yumi, the island Jeju 1807 approach, report reception localization. Island Jeju,
Incheon Control, Southwest 6031, good evening. Now passing flight level 150 to flight level 310.
Flight 68317, altitude.
Now passing flight level 160 for flight level 310.
Southwest 6831, Incheon Control with Kansai. Proceed direct to runway, flight to flight level 310.
Direct runway, flight level 310, Southwest 6831.
Traffic 012, Incheon Control. Mainboard 9001, so direct location, contact Tokyo Control.
Contact Control RCTP flag on Suvarnabhumi for good day.
Jeju 1384, Incheon Control. Incheon 142, contact the Control 120.5, goodbye.
Contact Tokyo Control 105, control.
Romania 155 in the Kansai to the trap. Romania 155 in the Kansai to the trap.
现在呢，就是像那个。我什么的呢？那这个3C的哦。
아버지와 방송에는 참고서 알렸습니다. 프로시드 디렉트가 아니라 치유프로시드 프리즈로.
하나는 프로시드 디렉트가 아니라 디렉트로 CC드로 어디 뽑았습니다. So the one radio Ezdok. Serbia 131 Incheon good evening, Suvarnabhumi, Lima, Alpha, November, Alpha Tanker, climb 1935 990. 인천 컨트롤 와포스 안녕하세요. 메인제이 사이트. 위버 원포스가 인천 컨트롤 금방와 타임 키션 메인테이닝 사이트가 360로. 메인제이 사이트 360로 와포스가. Everyone requested an expected landing 1832 westward to 1 hotel rider. Descend the maintain crater by 1 south by Gimpo. Runway 32 left, Ezdok 1 hotel arrival, extend maintain cycle 150 by
1011.
Thank you. Incheon control to 325 request to descend to 325 descend하시면 됩니다. Incheon control 235, sorry, say again please. 335, somehow, what, say, what, say again? Friday 1504560 thank you. Junior 1515, welcome to Jeju. Text to gate 2 via fire discretion. Clear the 2 to May 31.
Navigate the service station, totally, Sky 1005 position and counting further 200. Korea 1005, again. Sky 1005 position and counting further 200. Korea 1005, stay your position. Sky 1005. Korea 1005, stay your position. Sky 1005 and something further 200. Korea 1005, confirm you are in Korea area. Korea 1005, confirm area mine. Incheon control, Indiana 804, good evening. Mission 804, failure altitude. 804, crossing Ecuador at 171,000 feet. Clear for 3160, Tasso S31. Station 804 Roger, bye. Korea 721, contact location 120.5. Nata, contact Toga control 120.5, good day. Station 829, contact Tokyo Control 120.5. Station 829, contact Tokyo Control 120.5. Tokyo Control 120.5, Station 829, 보겠습니다. Station 804, right hand, direct to 1 knot, climb 2, flight to the bar, 310. Right down direct to Lana, 310, 310. DGA 365 contact, approach 119, additional 75, good day. Contact, approach 119, additional 75, DGA 365, 감사합니다. 수고하십시오.
Retail 1-2 contact subject control 9.
DGA 138 contact Tokyo control 120.5. DGA 138 contact Tokyo control 120.5. Good day.
Confirm Jeju 1384.
Advancing Jeju 134, contact Tokyo control 120.5.
Contact Tokyo control 120.50, Jeju 1384. 죄송합니다.
To the Ocean 1402, descend and maintain flight level 190.
So we have to call operation factor.
Korean Air 2723 standby. Decision to empty Korean 2728. Korean 2728 contact Incheon control 128 decimal 32.
12832 Korean 278, thank you, good day.
Okay. Russia 1402, descend maintain flight level 190, 190.
Emergency service flight level 190, wait for 102.
Tokyo Control, good evening, JJ 1384, maintain level 350, 20 miles west of Kuala.
DJR 1384, Tokyo Control, Roger, good evening. Icon 9014, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descend and maintain flight level 190,
LFPG.
Ashana 1402 RCTP, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Roger, descending flight level 190, Asian 02, assessing flight level 320 for 190.
Korean Air 721, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descend and maintain to flight level.
Ashana 829, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Ashana 829.
Nippon 9014, left to Kansai approach 120.25.
Continue approach 120.25, Kansai 14.
점점 더 격차가 벌어집니다. 에어 피치와 저하고
GGR 1384, flight heading 110, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Heading 110, descent level 270, JJ 1384. Level 270, heading 110, select heading, select altitude and wing. 불안합니다.
Total control for delivering air PH01 to maintain current level 330.
Air PH01 to Tokyo Control, good evening. Asiana 1402 contact Kansai approach 120.25.
Kansai approach 1025, station 1028. Stay.
Tokyo Control Jeju 1384.
GJR 1384, Tokyo Control, go ahead.
Confirm expect to vectors for final at Kansai. Question to the Kansai.
GJR 1384, continue heading 1104, safety preparation.
Sorry, continue heading 1104.
GJR 1384, Tokyo Control, continue descent and maintain flight level 270, heading 1104, safety separation.
Roger. Heading 110, descent 2704, 12 separation, JJ 1384. Thank you.
Korea 721, descent maintain flight level 1990.
Descend and maintain flight level 191 and 721.
Tokyo Control, South to 6831, こんばんは。Maintaining flight level 310, with you.
Sierra Whiskey Alpha 6831, Tokyo Control, good evening.
Radio, Southwest 631.
Southwest 68, Tokyo Control, Roger.
Tokyo Control, good evening, all for 179, overland, we can have the 3
Point for 179, Tokyo Control, Roger, good evening.
Good evening.
GJR 1384, resume navigation, direct to v4.
Track me or JJ 1384. Thank you.
Tokyo Control, こんばんは。旅は3になります。5年前をquestion is for the border flight
RCTP 397, Tokyo Control, climb and maintain flight level 30.
Nice level 367,旅は397.
Korea 721, Tokyo Control, descend and maintain flight level 170.
Descend and maintain flight level 170, Korea 721 heavy.
Asiana 829, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descend and maintain flight level 190, Asiana 829.
Tokyo Control, Korea 721, confirm flight level 154.
Korea 721, descend and maintain flight level 170. 170.
Descend and maintain flight level 170, Korea.
Pitch 012, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Yep, descend maintain 290, pitch 012. JR 1384, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descent level 250, JJ 1384.
JR 1384 in Jeju on navigation, direct Arita.
Confirm track. Request flight code.
JR 1384, Jeju on action, direct Arita.
Track Arisa, Jeju 1384, thank you. 발음이 진짜 아리사가 왜 아리사 어떻게 맞더라.
Korean 721, contact to Kansai approach 120.125.
에이티스도 안
Korean 721, contact to Kansai approach
투 레프트인지 투 라이트인지
120.125.
알려줘야 볼 준비를 할
Contact
거야.
Kansai approach 120.125, thank you, goodbye.
5, look back. Asiana 829, descend and maintain flight for 170.
Level 170, Asiana 829.
GGR 1384, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descent level 190, JJ 1384.
AirPG 012, descend and maintain flight level 190.
190, RC 012.
Point 17316, contact Incheon control 128.32. Roger, contact Incheon control 128.32, iPhone 7316. Thank you very much. Good night, sir.
Control 139, direct to Taksa.
Harvia 397, negative, clear direct to stage.
Stage 397.
Let's start the setting of the descent.
Asiana
Check.
829, contact Kansai approach 120.25.
120.120.25, Asiana 829, Kuala
Check. Right.
Checked.
Jeju 134 report to empty.
Controller Jeju 134 now, speed 280 knots.
280 knots, Roger.
Check.
RPG 012, report to empty.
RPG, flight level 250.
73.
RPG 012, report to empty.
Check.
Speed 270.
270, Roger. Reduce speed 250 knots over.
Reduce speed
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. VREF is 148. Final approach fix is 1600 feet. Decision altitude is 223 feet. Missed approach altitude
그거를
is
꼭 지금 얘기를 해야 되나요?
300
제가 나중에 랜딩하고 말씀드리겠습니다. 좀
Arriving at a gate. The local train poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
None.
Approach brief complete.
Check. Check.
Descent to flight level 270, southwest
Check.
681. Doctor Control, Asiana 804, good evening.
Asiana 804, Tokyo Control, good evening.
Asiana 804, above runner at flight level C10,
Check.
flight to Osaka.
Descent checklist.
Asiana 804,
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 1. Landing data.
Descent check.
Approach briefing complete. Descent checklist complete.
Station point confirm, Sierra Vista Alpha 131.
Check.
SBA 131, Tokyo Control, Roger.
Check. Approach armed. (1,000 to level).
CGR 1384, descent maintain, pressure 170.
Descent level 170, Jeju 1384.
Airpitch 012, descent maintain, pressure 170. Airpitch 012, descent maintain, pressure 170.
170, airpitch 012.
Korea 1005, contact Incheon control 128.62. Korean Air 1005, contact Incheon control 128.32.
descend maintain flight level 190. Jeju navigation direct Arita.
Check.
Descend 190.
1000 to level. Check.
179.
Check.
Southwest 6831. Descend maintain flight level 190.
Descend flight level 190. Southwest 6831.
DJR 1384 contact Kansai approach 120.25.
Contact Kansai approach 120.25, Jeju 1384. Arigato.
Good night.
Good night. Good evening, Kansai approach Jeju 1384. Descend to level 170, direct Alisa.
Jeju 1384, Kansai approach, cleared via Alisa, Charlie arrival, runway 24 left, descend and maintain flight level 160.
Descend level 160, confirm expect Alisa 1 Charlie arrival, runway 24 right to left.
Jeju 1384, cleared via Alisa, Charlie arrival, runway 24 left.
Roger, cleared Alisa 1 Charlie arrival, runway 324 left, Jeju 1384, thank you.
Only for another 14 is about this Kansai. Only for 9014, how about Gigabyte 249? Available only for 9014 Gigabyte. Only for 9014, fly heading Kansai approach radar contact, fly heading 280, vector for visual approach runway 24 right. And maintain 4000.
Are you ready for the approach brief? Okay. The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. VREF is 148. Final approach fix is 1200 feet. Decision altitude is 213 feet. Missed approach altitude is 4000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. The local train poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns? None. Approach brief complete.
We clear direct to Lilac, descend and maintain 7000.
Direct to Lilac and 7000, Asiana 829.
Asiana 1402, contact tower 118.2. Contact tower 118.2, Asiana 1402 today.
Check.
Korean Air 721, descend and maintain 4000, 12 miles on Maya, clear for ILS to runway 24 left approach. Descend and maintain 4000, ILS to runway 24 left approach, Korean Air. Only for 900, right heading 35, descend and maintain 3000. Right heading 35, descend and maintain 3000, only for 914. Jeju Air 1384, we clear direct to Lilac, descend and maintain
Check.
1008.
Direct Lilac, descent 1000, Jeju 13.
Nippon 9014, turn right heading 030, descend and maintain 1500.
Check.
Turn right heading 060,
Check.
descend and maintain 1500 on Nippon 9014.
Yeah, B012 standby. All Nippon 9014, airport on your 2 o'clock, 7 miles, report airport inside.
Airport inside on Nippon 9014.
Nippon 9014, join right downwind, clear for visual approach, runway 24 right.
Right wind, clear downwind,
Check.
visual runway 24 right about Nippon 9014.
Nippon 9014, we have traffic for ILS to runway 24 left approach. Control zone.
Check.
Joining right downwind.
Check.
Stay in the control zone after joining right
Position
downwind on
check.
Nippon 9014.
Korean Air 721, contact tower 11802. Contact tower 11802, thank you, good day. Nippon 9014, contact tower 11802.
Contact tower 11802,
Check.
Nippon 9014.
Air Beach 2,
Check.
Air Beach 12, fly heading
Check.
130, vector to Maya, descend and maintain 1000.
Heading 120, descend and maintain
Check.
1000, RPC 012.
가상 프로지금 중에 올리고 왕수내나 앞으로 진유 아리사 메이팅 가지고 왕세븐대로 인포메이션입니다.
Nippon 179, Kansai approach, tuning cleared via Harisa Charlie arrival, descend and maintain flight level 150.
그리고 이제 아리사 차리 하나가 디세일 왼쪽 브라자브로 150대로 우리 꼭 왕수내나.
Asiana 89, question, Asiana 829, descend and maintain 4000. 1 mile from Maya.
1011.
ILS to runway 24 left approach.
Descend to 4000, clear for
checklist.
approach.
Checked. Altimeters
2985 set.
2985. Set. Approach checklist complete.
Kansai approach Jeju 134. Hello.
Jeju 184, go ahead.
Request further descent.
Checked.
Jeju 1384. Reasonable navigation direct to Maya. Descend to reach 4000 by Maya.
Direct Maya, descend, reach 4000 by Maya, Jeju 1384.
Jeju 1384, void hang clear, verify, descend to reach 4000 feet by Maya, 4000.
Descend reach 4000 by Maya, Jeju 1384.
Correct, break.
Flaps
Tiana
1.
H29, contact tower 118.2.
Tower 118.2, Athena 829, mission code.
Flaps 1.
This is a
Kansai approach Korean to 1 program. Korean Air 721, fly heading 270, vector to Maya, climb and maintain 6. Fly heading 270, climb and maintain
10,000. Checked.
7,000.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Korean Air 71, negative, climb and maintain 6,000. 6,000. Climb and maintain 6,000, clearance. Air beach 12, regional navigation, question. Air beach 12, turn left, heading 090, descend and maintain 8,000.
Air beach 12, heading 090,
Check.
and maintain 8,000.
Korean Air 721, turn right heading 290. Turn right heading 290. Korean. Korean Air 721, start by turn please. Turn right heading 290. Jeju 8414, right on Maya, cleared for
Check.
ILS Yankee, question ILS Zulu, runway for left approach.
Clear flyers, Zulu runway to full left approach, Jeju 134.
Air beach 136 to catch.
Checked.
Air beach 12.
Check.
UNH 2985 inches, information echo.
Alright, change to 85.
Check.
Kansai approach south 6831, こんばんは。Main flight level 170, direct Arisa.
Check.
Southwest
Check.
6831, Kansai approach, good evening. Cleared via Arisa, Charlie arrival, descend via Star to 4,000 feet.
Descend via Arisa 1 Charlie arrival, descend to 4,000 feet. Southwest 6831.
Korean Air 721, turn right heading 010. Turn right heading 010.
Checked.
Korean Air 721. Climb and maintain 5,000. Stop climb at 5,000 feet. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Speed checked, flaps 5.
Jeju Air 1384, contact tower 118.2.
Contact tower 118.2, Jeju 1384, thank you. Good evening, Kansai Tower, Jeju 1384, right down in, runway 24 left.
Checked.
Jeju 1384, Kansai approach, tower descending runway 24 west for continue approach, window 33
Check.
Continue approach right 24 left, Jeju 1384.
Checked. Check. Check.
この辺でも4フライトを落ち着いてDelta Tower, Mission 123H, Rocky, President is up. Mission 142, thank you for your flight.
Gear down. Gear down. Gear down. 뭐야? Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Kansai Tower, this is Korean Air 709, radio check.
Korean Air 709, Kansai Tower, you're out. Yeah.
2500.
Roger,
Check.
radio also radio to fail. Thank you, Korean Air 709.
Mission 89, available taxi, resident taxi, again.
Congrats with the business available to you. We will accept the only Asian 89. Asian 89 request section for gate.
Asian 89, taxi to your gate.
Search to the gate, Asian 89.
Check.
아, 너무 일찍 기어를 내놨네요. 아.
Checked. Check.
Jeju 1384 runway 24 left to run window 210
Clear to run runway 24 left, Jeju 1384. Flap 30.
Speed checked.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches. Glide slope alive.
Continuous.
Flaps 30. Check. Speed brake.
Armed. Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30 green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Visual data.
Localizer alive.
Cancel less comments.
Roger.
Austrailia 721. I'll carry running 24 left of us. Austrailia 721 number 34.
Cancel less comments. 난 진짜.
One is set. One is set. Final approach fix. Checked. Missed approach altitude
나
set.
진짜 이놈의 FSTP 진짜.
Our digit Korean
1,000 feet.
request aircraft clear to Gimpo Airport via close Highland departure. We are cruising Flytampa 320.
Australia 709 after the head. In Contact Airport via Highland departure. And then 599 after
Bug up.
Korean
is set.
709.
Australia 709 after the Gimpo
500 feet. Stable.
Checked.
And then 9 after
Approaching minimums. Bug up. Bug
Clear.
up.
Cleared.
Gimpo Airport via Highland
Check.
departure. And
Check.
climb
Minimums.
Landing.
expected flight climbing
Check.
Flytampa
Threshold.
320 and star 134 to 134 to Korean Air 709.
Australia 709 lead back to departure runway 24 left with 1 minute.
Speed brake up. Reverses
And
no.
departure running 24 Korean Air 709.
아, 나 FSTP 빌어먹을 자식 진짜.
$60 knots. Auto brake disarmed. Check. Check.
Kansai Korean Air 721 established circulation. Jeju 1384 right. Right.
아, 진짜 짜증나게.
Approach Korean Air 721 established circulation.
오케이, 클린 업.
Australia 721 runway 24 left to run in the 23 north. Clear to land bearing 721.
Text to the gate, via pilot discretion, Jeju 1384.
It's Korea 709, request pushback and start.
Korea 709, pushback and through runway 24.
Have approved runway overlap, Korea 709.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, APU on the bus.
Korea 709.
We are not at 3 minutes yet.
Kansai Tower, PT01 approaching runway 24. PT1 to Kansai Tower returning runway 24.
아 진짜 FSF를 진짜 프로모부터 이거 처음부터 말씀드리니 짜증나네요 이거. Kansai Tower, Jeju 1384. Parking gate 30 and shutdown. Thank you for your AT service. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara.
1384.
Kansai Tower, Korea 721 on taxi Romeo 5, request taxi.
Korea 721, taxi to your reach.
Taxi to your reach, Korea 721.
Localizer alive.
So let's commence.
Korea 709, request runway overlap.
Approaching minimums.
Korea 709,
Clear.
Gimpo airport via
Check.
Incheon and flight.
Check. Minimums.
Landing. Expected flight to holding point, runway 0, wind 709.
to Korean Air 709.
Then 709 lead up to departure runway to rest with 1 minute.
Speed brake up, reverses normal.
Departure runway 24, Korean Air 709.
Aviation 0124 for the correction on the PTC crossing.
Kawaii 249, 013.
Alpha Tower, good to you, Orbx 44, once again now approaching the Maya. 179 at Alpha Tower, between Alpha 24 extra constant approach, number 1 traffic, 4 marks on 5. 44, still there, こちら。